Stacey Robbins, the author of You're Not Crazy and You're Not Alone at staceyrobbins.com. And I am so excited to be here with Thyroid Refresh, offering you 3 tips for your thyroid today. The first thing that I want to tell you is that the most powerful healer in your life is you. I'm going to say that again. The most powerful healer in your life is you. And I know that sometimes when we're waiting 6 weeks for the labs or waiting to get in with that specialist with that 3-month wait or whatever it is, that we can kind of feel like every day we're just waiting to be helped. And we forget that we have the magic wand. We forget that we're the powerful people in our lives and we're the most powerful healer. And so these 3 things I want to offer to you are ways that you can own your power starting right now. The first way is with the thoughts you think. Okay, I know that if you're Italian like me, or if you're a woman in modern society, or if you've been a mom or whatever it is, you know how to deal with guilt, with doom, with all of those negative thoughts. Those are the well-worn paths that you've dealt with. But truly, those aren't the only thoughts that you can think. When you're dealing with an autoimmune condition or a thyroid condition or whatever it is that you're dealing with, the truth is that even though you might feel doomed, you might feel hopeless, you might feel like all is lost and no one can help, which are really common feelings in this whole experience, the truth is that that's just one set of thoughts. I call it walking around the fire. You can walk around the fire of this experience and see the flames and embers and see the differences that are there as you walk around it. So the thing that I want you to know is that you have other options in how to think. Like you could say to yourself, all is well. Everything is working together for my good. I am resilient. I will get back up from this. I am resourceful. I can use everything for my benefit. Those are also an option. Those negative thoughts that you got into and that got into that groove, that was a thought that you were taught. And so you can teach yourself new thoughts. So work on that, the thoughts that you think. The second thing is the foods that you eat. Holy crow, you guys, you don't have to wait 6 weeks and have a last meal, every single meal for 6 weeks until the doctor tells you how to eat. You are living in a time where there's an abundance of information on what are some of the best ways to eat. I know for me, dealing with Hashimoto's, there were really not a lot of resources 23 years ago, but what I did eventually learn is, hey, gluten isn't necessarily my best friend. Neither is dairy or nightshades or whatever, or nuts. You know, there's this list and it's not fun. I'm Italian. I want to eat cannoli and bread all day long, and I want to top it all off with some wine and some gelato. Yeah, but my body was saying no bueno, and that's not Italian, but the point is that it wasn't good for me. And I knew that, and I had to take action on what I knew. That's how you become activated in being the most powerful person in your life, the most powerful healer in your life, is by taking action, right? On the thoughts you think and on the foods you eat. So those foods of meat and veggies or fish and good fats, those are the kinds of things that became my diet. And in that way, I went from feeling horrible after years of feeling horrible to feeling better in 4 days. That's because I'm the most powerful healer in my life. And like Ann Wigmore says, that food can be your greatest medicine or your slowest form of poison. I have that choice to activate every day, 3 times a day with how I eat. And the third thing that I want you to know is about the rest that you take. So, you know, that Netflix of Grace and Frankie, that whole thing about watching it all night and binging on Netflix, that's not really going to help you heal so much. You know, if you're going to stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning and then try to wake up at 6 for work, that's not going to serve you so well. So finding your times of rest and maximizing them for your healing is what is going to serve you and help you. And so those happen in the choices that you make. What time am I going to go to bed? What are my bedtime routines before I go to bed? Am I going to turn off my screen an hour and a half before and allow my melatonin to just kind of drop down and do that groovy thing that it does before I go to sleep? Or am I going to keep the screens on and I'm going to be expecting myself to go to sleep after I've had all the screen time? Yeah, I'm going to have choices that I have to make. Taking a bath to relax myself with some lavender and Epsom salts. All of that is a power to choose that you have. And you could say to your family, hey gang, I'm going to bed at 9:30 tonight because I got to have eyes shut by 10 in order to help my healing the best. So that is something that you have the choice to do. But you know what? Rest doesn't just show up in sleep, it shows up in peace. And so while at night you got to be in charge of your sleep, during the day you're in charge of your peace. And you have to notice, what things are you doing that are making you anxious? What relationships are you in that are, grating you and rubbing you the wrong way and creating a lot of tension? You're in charge of that too, believe it or not. Why? Because you're the most powerful healer in your life. And so you get to choose what's in, what's out, who's in, who's out. And if you're struggling with anxiety, which is common in the waiting time, until you're getting meds adjusted or supplements right or foods dialed in, you can do meditation, some yoga, some qigong, some earthing. You have the power to bring those good practices that are peaceful, restful practices to your day so that you can also have good sleep at night. So that's what I want to let you know. Those three things: the thoughts you think, the foods you eat, the rest you give to yourself, the rest you take, that makes you the most powerful healer in your life. So take action on those today, and I'll see you next time.
Hey guys, Ginny and Danna here. We hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and click subscribe.
And we have a great free resource for you below, so click the link to get it. Thanks for watching.